Et nous voici live, incroyable, pour cette 10e partie de Mass Effect 2.
Bonjour YouTube, est-ce que vous êtes prêts à voir du renégat?
Pas simplement du renégat, du vrai renégat.
Ou renegade?
Du renégat qui va dire aux gens dans la rue Eh, regardez, ces gens-là, ils font du classisme.
Ouais, même
Euh,
bien. Ouais. Alors,
je crois qu'elle nous disait d'aller voir quelqu'un, mais je sais plus qui. Peut-être bien Tali.
c'est pas Grunt? Non, c'est un drôle.
Quand on l'a fait, on a allé
Ah oui,
sur
c'est vrai qu'on l'a fait.
Tuchanka, c'est par là qu'on a terminé, me semble-t-il.
Mhm. Mhm.
Ce qui expliquerait notre présence à côté du secteur de Tuchanka. On a la mission de l'autorité de Saïd. On n'a pas la mission de l'autorité de Tali parce qu'il faut lui parler. Ça, c'est la mission principale.
On a fait la mission de Tali, je crois.
On a rescue Tali, mais c'était pas ça. Elle est juste dans l'équipe. Si.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally.
Voilà.
She seems very worried about something.
Bah allez, c'est parti.
Tali time. Tiens, d'ailleurs. Vasnima. C'est ce que je te disais l'autre jour.
La cinéma.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Oh,
I'm
les
scared,
salauds.
Shepard.
Ouais. C'est des fous furieux. Yeah.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Okay. So what's the next step?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Ok,
artificielle.
investigate. Ouais. C'est quoi les charges?
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Ouais. Trial procedure?
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Ok, bah on va le faire.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
No messages for you, Commander.
Let's go. Valhalla. Threshold. Ok.
un dôme propulsé.
Ah ouais. C'est un tracteur d'étoiles noires. Alors, bah, je sais pas, on peut essayer de prendre Tali, du coup, j'imagine.
On n'a pas le choix.
Voilà, et c'est tout. Genre, on peut prendre quelqu'un d'autre, ou genre...
On a le droit à un deuxième membre. Hein.
Oh, il est trop beau, Grunt, regarde, avec son style noir, comme ça, là, pff, style.
Diviseur de...
Vas-y, il va bien avec Tali, en plus, là. Ah. Ok, on l'avait déjà spec. C'est Grunt qu'on n'a pas spec. Qu'on avait gardé pour Fortification, je pense, c'est ça.
Fortification, je crois.
Ouais, je pense aussi, ouais. Bon, du coup, on va mettre ça. Hein. Enfin, moi, les deux premiers, puis il en reste plus qu'un. Voilà.
C'était pas terrible le trou noir.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Wait, that Charlie's on trial?
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I'd never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
On fait quoi?
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Donc elle peut pas être avec nous.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Si.
They
Ah si,
shouldn't
elle est là.
let that human speak
Elle
for
peut pas nous,
Talizora.
ils
It's not
peuvent pas nous
right.
suivre en fait.
Si. Mais en fait...
Loyalty to the fleet.
Ah, et juste, il faut...
Il l'a techniquement mis en... C'est juste que là ils sont en train de bugger. Il l'a techniquement mis en état d'arrestation. Il lui a
Mais
dit, du coup t'as pas le droit de quitter le navire.
D'accord, ouais.
Ça
Ok,
va.
ouais. Ça va. C'est pas la prison, quoi.
C'est pour ça qu'elle l'a remercié.
Talizora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Et pourquoi son nom important?
take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Are you part of the trio?
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Ok, bah let's go alors. Hein.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Ok. Oh, oh.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
T'avais
Thank
promis
you,
du
Shepard.
du Renegade,
I
hein.
could not answer them without counselor.
Our legal rules
Eh ben
are
alors,
simple.
surprise.
There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Je crois que devant Tali, on ne peut pas résister, quoi.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
On va continuer dans la lignée.
Attends, parce que...
Non, je vais tuer duo. Hein.
Tu joues?
Bah ouais.
J'espère pour toi que ça va pas nous bloquer plus tard. Hein.
Pourquoi ça nous bloquerait plus tard?
Bah, imagine que c'est une chaîne et qu'on peut... Bref. Tu joues?
Si. Ouais, je suis duo.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Je suis de gauche.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Ah, tu vois, on peut pas aller là-haut, mais on peut aller en bas.
Ouais, bah en bas du coup.
I thought Quarians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Ouais, bah je suis du bas, vas-y.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause. We accuse her of carelessness that endangered the fleet.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Ok, on se casse. Non, non, je suis du haut, vas-y. Ah merde, tant pis. Ouais, hop.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Tu veux parler d'agents ou pas?
Je sais pas s'il y a des gens, on peut essayer, voilà.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Ah, c'est vrai que c'est eux qu'on les a tués. Ouais, yo, Talitou. Bam.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Investigate. Lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Opinions on Geth?
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You think Rael was right?
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Ok. Allez, tata.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Un autre là? Vitor Nara.
Those real. It's a husk, a collector minion.
No, Vitor. This is Shepard, a friend of Tali Zora's. Shepard rescued you from Freedom's Progress. Do you remember?
Shepard! Shepard gave me to Cerberus. Too many questions. Can't sleep. Can't eat. Wrong answers.
Poor Vitor. What did Cerberus do to him?
When they returned Vitor to us, he was suffering from malnutrition, exhaustion, dehydration, and the after effects of several drugs.
Eh ben dis donc, c'est... je pensais pas qu'il ferait ça, ouais, vas-y voir.
I was told that Cerberus would just get him stabilized and get information from him.
Too many questions. Needles for wrong answers. Can't breathe. Suit's air not working. Can't breathe.
They said he would be safe. I knew we couldn't trust them.
Excuse me. Your presence seems to be disturbing my patient.
Ok.
I didn't mean to upset him. I'll leave.
Doctor, is it time for the meds yet? I need my meds.
Not yet, Vitor. Soon.
Ah. Shalara.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
En bas?
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Investigate. Up ship.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zoro only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
So
You're
we have
saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Relationship with Royal?
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Bubble?
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Oh. Le papa? Le papa.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Ok. Investigate. Necessary evidence, ouais.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Yeah, admirals.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Okay, goodbye.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Okay.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
So you're on Tali's side.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Investigate. Lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Over admirals.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
Oh, okay. Oh, investigate. History?
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Oh, what happened?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Okay, goodbye.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Petit dernier.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Lab ship.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
Investigate. Is that Chorus? Ship name?
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Why not leave?
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Dislike for Tali.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are not to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Investigate. In fights and fighting.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
You favor peace?
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Goodbye.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
C'est un très très bon personnage, je trouve.
Chorus?
Ouais. Ça reprend bien le conflit avec les Coréens. Ouais. C'est une de mes parties préférées de la trilogie Mass Effect, c'est le conflit Kiev-coréen. C'est vraiment bien.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Talizora Vasnima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Allez, on y va, d'ailleurs. Bon.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Donc on est que deux.
Non.
Ah non, il y a Grunt. prépare les guns.
Ouais.
Incoming! Nothing can hurt me!
Alors,
I can't see them!
Got one.
Wait!
Ils sont résistants.
Plutôt, ouais.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Les protocoles sont en place pour une raison.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Investigate. Reason for selection.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Investigate. Salvaging.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
The shipping method.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Okay.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, killer. How many get their networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
This might be useful.
Hostiles! Feel the blood rage!
C'est des bruits vénères, lui. C'est complètement
Il était tout seul.
Et il avait l'air d'être bien tout seul.
Lockdown navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door.
Combat drone ready.
One down.
Bah alors.
Too late. Now you're dead.
Combat drone ready.
C'est la richesse cette mission.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Were you aware of this?
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Anything useful? Okay.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
On y va?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
Worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
rien son chat.
Feel the blood rage. One more.
Ah oui d'accord, elle est descendue toute seule là-bas. Elle.
First entry. Our hacking attempts. First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rael Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rael Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
On détruire les quêtes.
Every Geth on this ship will die, Tali. It won't bring him back. But it's what he would have wanted.
I don't care what he would have wanted, Shepard. I wanted a father who cared about me more than his war effort. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
It's not all.
You also got his mind, and the best military training in the Quarian fleet.
You're right. I know what he'd do. Better than anyone. Maybe he had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
The Geth cut him out.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Prime, ça. Mais d'abord... un petit modèle. What the fuck?
C'est...
Là, comme ça, sans aucune couverture?
C'est tourné.
I'll put them down.
Enemy combat drone.
Ah, tu peux faire des switches comme ça, c'est pas mal en vrai. Il est parti où? Ah. Ça a l'air bien ça. Ça lance roquette.
Ouais, c'est pas mal. Il a eu l'air de mongoliser un peu quand même.
Un petit peu. Ouais. Parce que t'as fait du gauche-droite et...
Il se serait contenté de nous rusher.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Let's hear it.
Play the recording.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Ok. That's what we needed, I suppose.
Sounds like this is the evidence we were looking for.
Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Your father is dead.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We need to use this.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Okay.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
On a fini.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
It's only been a few hours.
Shepard was right. Springing the information about Rael on Tali, we practically dared her to take back the Alarai.
A pity Shepard passed on that he is a better speaker than a soldier.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We took back the ship.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
You're wasting our time.
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding!
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Okay. She's with me.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
You're not disappointed.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
I didn't do this for Rael.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Yep, it's Partie.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
Wouhou, plein de dégâts.
Ouais.
Attack damage, c'est cool ça. T'avais peut-être envie de voir si on peut parler à des gens en fait. Je vais quitter comme ça.
Oh bon, trop tard. Mais je pense qu'on avait déjà pas mal parlé avant.
Ouais.
Ça va, c'est pas... On a gagné un bouclier. Non, c'est... Ouais,
Ah, c'était la richesse.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
un message.
Le chaman qui nous dit de garder Grunt en vie. Puisque c'est le futur de la race, ou quelque chose comme ça.
Ah oui, il n'y en a que les meilleurs.
Ouais.
« 15 000. Shield upgrade, c'est pas mal, hein.
On prend?
Ouais, vas-y. On va avoir un super vaisseau comme ça.
Tech damage à fond. Là, il n'y a pas assez de platinum et platinum. Ouais.
On a plus de sous. Plus de sous.
Ouais, ça c'est pour s'enlever les cicatrices. Donc.
Encore des trucs de... Non. Ouais, ça va.
Ok. Que tu veux parler à des gens, Mission.
Je sais pas, on peut les voir. Hein.
C'est comme tu veux.
On peut aller voir des gens. Vas-y. Alors
ici il y a Jacob et Mordine. Là il y a personne. Myrda, Carus, Morinth, Fane, Kasumi. Saïd, Grunt, Jack, Tali, Vas, Normandy.
Vas, Normandy. Non, vas-y, remonte un coup. Ça fait mal, ouais, d'accord. Remonte. Et encore, il y en a d'autres au-dessus ou pas du coup? Il y en a pas.
C'est chez nous. C'est la chambre du capitaine.
D'accord. Et ben... Ouais. On va dans les Cruise Quarter. Putain, on va voir s'il y a des gens qui veulent parler. Ouais.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Ouais, elle médite pas, elle.
Morinth. Elle dit quoi?
How do you like my look, Shepard? Convincing? No one has a clue about Mother. It remains our little secret.
Investigate. Risk of discovery. Yes.
Isn't it risky speaking in your own voice, Morinth? I've spent centuries being discreet, dealing with any bug or probing eye. I've made sure that Edie can't listen in. We're safe here. I just want to be myself with you, Shepard.
Okay. Investigate. And Samara.
You're so different from your mother. She was a terrible mother. She did her duty with precision and care, but no love. She taught us how to honor the goddess, to be good Asari. She even tried to teach us the value of self-denial. I was a bit of a disappointment.
You don't sound like you care.
Some people take it hard when they disappoint their parents. My mother disappointed me too, and my opinion is the one that matters. She was happy to lead a life devoid of pleasure and then die. But you die with or without honor, you're still dead. Take the pleasures you're offered.
Okay, well, goodbye.
I should go. So soon? Well, don't stay away too long.
Ok. Il y a d'autres.
Chouette.
Les chutes. Ok, non.
Il y a Garus au fond
I
là-bas.
can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Et genre, c'est mon vaisseau, je fais ce que je veux.
Apparemment non.
N'importe quoi.
Au fond c'est Garus.
D'accord, on peut les voir. Comment ça va?
Need me for something?
Vite, toc.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
Whoever else?
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
We're going to win.
One way or another, we'll get the job done.
I tell you I'm skeptical, but Saren doubted you and didn't go well for him. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
What about Ilos?
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Okay. Estimation of chances?
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Oh? C-Sec?
Do you ever regret leaving C-Sec or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Oh, dernier.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Full contact sparring?
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
Ok. La suite.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Goodbye.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Là, c'est chez Miranda. Et sinon, il y a Fane là-dedans. Ouais. Et là, il y a Kasumi.
Oh. Ok, bon, on peut y aller peut-être.
Ok. Du coup, dans ce qu'on n'a pas fait, il y a le DLC de Liara, Zaïd et la quête principale. Et là, il y a aussi une mission secondaire.
Ah, go Liara alors.
Liara, let's go.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on prend? Bah, Mordine et Italie. On peut changer son costume.
Ouais, j'ai déjà changé dans le... Alors, on a droit à un troisième talent.
On a des points. Alors, on a des points. De Carmore. Ça donne bien ça ou quoi? Ça augmente bien. Hein.
Ce qui est bien. Ouais, malheureusement, j'ai assez peu l'occasion d'utiliser. Overload, ça part assez souvent. Mais ça fait pas grand chose. Ah, d'accord, ça rajoute un overhit, ça c'est pas mal. Et ouais, cryoplast, je sais pas.
Ok, et ben, comme tu le sens, je pense que ça doit être Carmore ce Overload du coup.
Ça a l'air sympa, tiens.
2. Et la suite?
Ça là, tous les pouvoirs ils sont plus forts quand la Tech Armor est... Ouais, c'est bien. Ça me paraît bien. Je mettrai ça.
Ouais. Il n'y a pas de place.
Hey, are you okay? You seem touchy. It's not biotic neural itching, is it? I've tried everything. Don't let anyone know.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal.
Because nothing should stop you from embracing the
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
I found this. Sure.
Excuse me, but I found a locket with a picture of a human and someone who looks like you.
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
There we go. Run away, you bastards.
On est riche.
Give up your con.
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Alors, un petit tout upgrade. C'est bien ça, ouais.
60%, ouais.
Tu veux pas lui donner, tu veux pas avoir une promotion? Bon, on ne peut plus. On a déjà une promotion.
Ouais, je pense qu'on a déjà.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors?
Voilà,
Perhaps a
sur
debt you check can help.
Je pensais que ça se serait arrêté à 50%.
Contract guarantee labor for any technical area. Contact.
Ouais, ça on a déjà tout fait. Ça, on s'en est déjà fait. Ça.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a bit or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for doing turgid and Victorian relationships.
If worse comes to worse, simulation program.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council has pledged to investigate the matter thoroughly.
I need minimal heat increase and speed. I have extremely high performance requirements.
Je crois que c'est là.
Safety, too. I need a 100% safety guarantee of anything going on to my suit.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Thank you for getting me that system data. Here, it's not much, but hopefully it will help you on your mission. Do you remember the Shadow Broker? With the data you got me, I may be able to find information caches from his agents.
Who's that?
I've got a lot on my plate. Remind me who the Shadow Broker is.
He's the most powerful and dangerous information broker in the galaxy. No one knows who he is. Given his resources, there's speculation he may actually be a group operating under one name.
D'accord. Is he after you?
Are you on the run from the Shadow Broker? I can help you.
Actually, it would be more accurate to say that the Shadow Broker is on the run from me. We crossed paths not long after you died. Since then, I've been working to take him down. With this data, I'm a step closer.
You come with me, I think.
You can't come with me because you're after the Shadow Broker? What if I help you find him?
I'm sorry, Shepard. The galaxy doesn't work that way. I need to find leads, trace information. I need to work. I can't do that on the Normandy. I wish I could.
What happened?
I've never seen you ready to execute someone in cold blood. What did the Shadow Broker do to you?
I was on a job with a friend. The Shadow Broker's people caught us. My friend didn't escape. I don't know if he's dead or being interrogated. But I need to find him. I owe him my life. And I need to make the Shadow Broker pay for what he did.
You're obsessed.
You spent 2 years of your life hunting the Shadow Broker? Liara, that's insane.
You don't know what he did. You couldn't. You were gone. And we all did what we had to do after that. Let's not argue. I don't have enough friends left to lose one. Did you need help finding anything?
How are you?
How's your own work going?
The data you gave me was extremely helpful. It gave me a target. The Shadow Broker has several contacts here on Ilium. The most powerful is someone called the Observer. Taking down the Observer will put me closer to the Shadow Broker. I could use your help.
What do you need?
Tell me what I can do to help.
Your data pointed me at logs kept by Shadow Broker agents. The logs were deleted, but it may be possible to reconstruct some of it. The Shadow Broker is cautious. His agents are referred to only by their title and race.
My inquiries have narrowed the Observer down to one of 5 operatives,
a Turian, a Solarian, a Krogan, a Batarian, and a Vorcha.
If you can refine the list, I'll know where to strike.
Ça, c'était le début d'une mauvaise blague.
Ah bah vas-y, on va les intimider. Pam.
Let me go talk to these people. I'll get the name you need.
This is a delicate operation, Shepard. If you shake down one agent, the others will go to ground, and my chance will be lost.
Liare's right. We need to get enough evidence to strike, and we need it soon.
I'm more than capable of handling the violence, Shepard. I need your help gathering the data.
Ok, c'est parti. Allez, on y va.
I'll reconstruct the data and tell you what I find.
Thank you, Shepard. When you find something, call me on the radio channel we used in the old days. I can't risk handling this in person.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence and height of habitat. The news comes as new homes ranging from studio apartments to spacious rooftop mansions enter into open market bidding.
Shepard,
Ok.
did you get any information on the observer?
Oula.
Ouais. Non, on va pas dire ça, non, ça va.
Let me search for more data. I'll get back to you.
Thank you. Let me know what you find.
Et quoi, tu vas me compter?
Je pense qu'il va falloir trouver les 5 pour
Ok, ouais.
toutes les infos.
Ouais. Faut quand même pas nous appeler à chaque fois qu'on en trouve un.
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Well, I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies. I'm just watching trends.
Whatever you say. Pardon me. Sell at 40.
Et il reste 2.
The stars, your skin looks amazing. You're not using biotics to touch things up, are you?
Actually, I just tried Exeter. It was under moisturizing cleanser. They'll never know you've entered the matron stage.
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to buy it up. Buy it all up.
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own you.
I'll see what we can do.
Qu'est-ce que ça dit tout ça, hein?
Alors.
Trader tried to kill the Batarian, claims it was... Ok. Turian is good. Donc déjà, le Turian, c'est pas l'Observer, c'est ça?
Sans doute que c'est pas le Turian, ouais.
And framing assassin or Solarian contact.
Et ça doit donc pas être le Salarian non plus.
Ouais. Ouais.
Ok. On savait déjà que c'était pas le salariat. C'était pas le salariat.
Mais
Le
bon,
Vorcha, c'est le trader, le Vorcha. Donc c'est pas le Vorcha
Ouais.
non plus. Donc il nous manque le data point 1, 2 en fait.
Ouais.
Ilium is the gateway to the Traverse, but is that gate open to wide investment? The market balance and cost skilled workers their jobs. Later today, we'll be talking about the latest technology.
Donc le trader, c'est un Vorcha. Il essaie de tuer le bataillon.
Ouais. Apparemment, c'est un truc de sous. Ok. Après. Smuggler, un assassin, have refused to work with the Vorcha. Ok. Ok. Donc ça peut pas être salarié, ni assassin, ni turien. Ça.
Ouais, c'est ni le Turian, ni l'assassin, ni le Salarian. Oh là là, est-ce que je vais sortir un bout de papier pour avoir toutes les correspondances?
Rien de contact working well with the trader. Donc c'est le Vorcha, c'est ça? Observer.
Ouais.
Contact with the Salarian. Salarian become more trouble than his worth. Ok, but you may have a grudge. Donc en gros, c'est quoi? T'as dit que le Salarien, ils sont pas potes avec Observer, si je comprends bien.
Ouais. Donc l'observeur, clairement, essaye d'être en contact avec le Vorcha. Et il est copain ni avec le Salarien, ni avec le Turien.
Mais il reste plus que le Batarien là dans l'histoire, non? Enfin, je sais pas.
Il y en a 5.
Y'a quoi comme mec? Attends, il y a...
Il y a un Krogan, on n'a rien sur le Krogan.
Il y en a encore des infos?
All 5 of the suspects are male. The observer is female. Something's not right. Who gave you this lead?
My assistant, Nixeris. She got the information. Nixeris gave me the information. Nixeris, could I see you in here for a moment? Shepard, I'll talk to you later.
Ok. Ouais.
Alors comment elle sait que c'était une femme? J'ai pas compris.
Parce que le dernier data point, ça disait que l'observeur ça référençait l'observeur en tant que chi.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
Et j'avais évidemment compris que c'est pour ça que j'avais pris l'air.
Du coup, elle est en train de se faire braquer, Liara là.
Dialogue qui arrive en background, c'est horrible.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Nixeris had some interesting data hidden away. Thank you, Shepard. I wouldn't have caught her without you. I'm one step closer to the Shadow Broker thanks to you. Here. Nixeris was very well compensated. You need it more than I do.
How was the fight?
Did you have any trouble with Nick Saris?
She was very talented. I imagine that had she been ordered to assassinate me, I had never seen her coming. But her barriers needed practice. Practice I'm afraid she won't be getting.
Ok, maintenant on fait quoi?
What's the next step in your hunt?
Now I gather information, peel away layers of lies, and shine light into the shadows. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
Alors sympa elle. Sigate.
Elle a changé entre le M2.
Garaznitz.
Is there anything else you need from me?
No. You've done enough. If I find anything useful, I'll let you know. For now, I need to do what I do. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's get the Shadow Broker.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So, you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
Why give me to Cerberus?
So you're the one responsible for me ending up with Cerberus. Why?
Was I supposed to let my friend die when someone offered a sliver of hope? They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
He was your friend?
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Ok, on va le retrouver. Yeah.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Ils sont où ces appartements? Parce que là...
On trouvera peut-être l'adresse dans son ordinateur.
Parce que franchement, elle va trouver une idée comme ça là en marchant.
Ouais.
Alors, allez.
Ouais, il faut reprendre le taxi.
Taxi.
Pour aller choper le tech.
You'll never believe what happened. I've got the data. Don't ask, just call it a gift. Just spread the word. The family will be okay. Thank you again. You have no idea what this means to my family.
Hey, I gotta get back to work.
I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. Mine is so gangly and asymmetrical. Secret?
I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize. All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund, do you hear me? He knows, I don't know how, it doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now. And then get your ass someplace safe. Leave me alone. I can't talk to anybody.
Et... Ah bah tiens. Taxi. Alors... On continue. Hein. On avait pris Tali et mardi. On se prépare à la guerre.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
This area is sealed off. Please step back, ma'am.
Sealed off? Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard. Thank you, officer. Your people are dismissed.
You can't do that.
Already done. Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard you weren't reinstated. Too bad. You did good work. So, I assume you had business with your friend this evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker? Dangerous enemy to have.
Investigate. Text detail.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tisoni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Liara's location.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tisoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid, but clever.
Encore. En bas.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
What have we got?
What did you find on Liara's terminal?
Not much. She wiped her drive before she left.
Liara knew I was coming. She'd have made a backup of whatever she found.
Makes sense. Haven't found it yet, though. You knew Tisoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
Allez, on va le trouver.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots, but they still managed to penetrate the glass.
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either. Yeah, that's not the Asari homeworld. I'm not sure what planet that is.
It's Ilos.
Okay,
don't worry, Commander. We'll find her. A doctorate from the University of Ceres, Avanthesia. She's getting good use out of all that education. The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find. Those things must be worth a fortune. She was certainly into ugly.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though, T'Soni, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
Yeah, so she did find something.
Sounds like Liara found something big on the Shadow Broker.
And then someone found her. I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
The Barrier Frontiers offices are located on the 3rd floor. I don't hear police chatter. We must have missed the party.
Liara's in there!
Keela.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this Sky car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Eh non, t'as pas le droit.
Ils sont pas embêtés là.
What happened?
Someone please help me. Was it a bomb? What happened?
Help me. Who are you? What's going on?
Please exit the building in an orderly fashion. Emergency power engaged.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets on T'Soni's informant surviving that blast.
Set bombs, killing everyone.
Life isn't about
Yes.
It's about
Des crédits.
At Nizo, every vehicle is an island of style and an engine for freedom. Nizo transportation.
Yes. Plein de crédits.
Exeler Shipping is the leading industry authority on resource logistics and management. We are committed to providing clients with secure, affordable, and efficient solutions to all
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Sloppy work. You use that kind of hardware when you don't have time to plan.
Apparemment, c'est pas nécessaire.
C'est cassé là, hein?
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. Liara signed in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities. Expansion, exploration, and financial growth.
There! I'm pinned down! Look! They're well armed!
Say hello to the Shadow Broker's army, Commander.
Neutralized.
They should soften them up.
boum, boum.
Dans les dents.
Oh, oh, oh. Petite esquive de roquette.
Je suis dans la matrice, moi.
Bim, bim.
Ça marche assez bien là avec l'effet de zone.
Ouais. Et ben alors, qu'est-ce qui se passe? On joue à chat perché? Alors.
Voilà. Ça marche pas mal du tout avec l'effet de zone en fait.
Ouais, quand ils sont regroupés comme ça, là, ça marche bien.
Vu qu'ils ont pas de shield aussi.
Ouais, c'est vrai, c'est vrai.
Vizier, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire
Oh.
suppressant systems.
J'ai pas vu, c'était quoi?
Should be clear now.
1000 éléments 0.
Ah.
C'est quand même sympa.
Ouais, mais je crois qu'on a déjà largement assez.
On a plus besoin d'en utiliser, tu vois?
Je crois qu'on a besoin.
Get ready to fight.
Ah.
Problematic targeting.
Go for the optics.
Parce que oui, du coup, le push là, ça marche très très bien quand les gars ils ont pas de shield. Mais,
This might be useful.
en difficulté supérieure, ça marche plus très bien. Ah, ça c'était contact.
Damn it. If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Sakat?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Si, oh, attends, non. Franchement, on est obligé de poser la question, là, on a compris. Non, what's going on?
Liara? Something I should know?
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. Why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
It was you.
So what? You were just using me to find the message?
Nothing personal, Shepard. Just needed a little help tracking down Liara.
Once she had my location, she signaled the Shadow Broker's forces. They bombed the building to take me out. She found Sakat, took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's still got the disc on her.
Good guess. Not that you'll ever see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
Ah là là. Aïe. Oui,
c'est celle-là.
Tu as perdu ton titre d'esquiveur de roquettes.
D'élu.
Allez, vole, copine, vole. Allez, allez, allez. Wouhou. Oh.
Go get him, Chica. Good girl.
Ah merde. Ah, c'est vrai.
C'est trop marrant.
Il en reste un encore
Non, non.
Comment on fait pour passer alors?
Faut examiner l'élévateur. Non. On arrive là-bas, hein.
Ouais, j'ai l'impression en tout cas. Ah, non bah non c'est pas ça. Bah ça donne des sous, c'est bien.
Je suis pas sûr qu'on en forme d'autres.
À gauche. Oh. Ah là c'est là.
Ah ouais.
Mais il se passe quoi? Oh.
J'ai le jeu qui bug.
Oh.
Non.
Le jeu. Non. 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 Et en plus on a pas. J'espère que ça sauvegarde avant encore.
Il me semble avoir vu le petit disque de sauvegarde pour dire qu'on était en train de sauvegarder, mais petit problème technique.
Il ne sera pas coupé au montage.
Non, je...
Ah quand même, hein, c'est... Bon. Voyons, tu l'as exterminé.
Ouais, c'était radical.
Combat drone ready.
Neutralized.
save.
Déjà fou.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
On doit choisir. Ah non! Ah, on prend Mordine.
Come on, she's getting away.
Oh, trop bien. Vas-y.
There she is.
Ouais.
Hang a right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang a left. She's around the corner. We're not going into the construction site, are? Oh, goddess. I'm not letting her escape with that data.
Tirer, je crois apparemment.
Go, 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 go!
I'm going!
Tu peux pas tirer là? D'accord. Je vais mettre target acquired.
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
Parce que la voie quoi. C'est une voiture volante, c'est sûr.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I noticed.
Oh la salope. Oh. Oh.
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I
Oh pétard.
know! There we go.
You're enjoying this. I had on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those pretty bad things.
Ça sent pas bien le camion là.
Truck!
Again?
Watch out.
Oh là 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 là.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup. Watch out. They're dropping reinforcements. There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far. There's Vizier's car. Come on, she can't have gotten far.
Ouais, c'est dangereux là. Elle a des points, elle, c'est vrai. Un petit peu, ouais.
Power et charge time, c'est toujours bien.
Bon, ouais, tu peux y aller, hein. Tu peux tout mettre, je pense. Ça doit...
Singularity, let's go.
Bah. Ouais, bah, mais l'autre 4. Heavy, white, sûrement. Je suis toujours plus seul, je pense.
sais
Ouais.
pas, c'est kiff. Bon, en même temps, ça sert pas à grand chose d'avoir un truc sur même pas 2 mètres, alors que ouais, je pense que le wide c'est
Ouais, je pense à wide après, je sais pas. Ouais. Puis après, on peut prendre Scientist à fond, et puis après, on met Stasis, et puis il nous reste des points encore. Alors. Cooldown. Ouais, contrôleur. Ouais. Et puis après, Stasis, c'est. Un petit point. Je sais pas sur mes 2 points là ou en warp. Stasis, ça devient c'est plus long, c'est pas mal.
Ah, tant qu'à faire un truc.
Enemy combat.
Ouch.
Ah, c'est pas celui de...
Non, c'est pas lui.
Ah, c'est pas un allié.
Oh. Voilà la roquette. Ouh là là. Vraiment résistant, je sais pas.
They're using combat drones.
Ah. La caméra qui...
Set them flying.
Oh là là, le volé. Ah.
Taking fire.
Enjoy the ride. Next.
Ah, non, encore.
Neutralize the drone.
Et encore un lot. Ça c'est pas des vagues infinies ce truc là?
Shield your eyes.
Ah.
Neutralize the drone. Watch out, flashbangs.
Oh.
Ça c'est copain. Mais j'ai mal quand même. Je pourrais être raté mal.
Flashbang.
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
Et
Les creds.
I'll do the mantras everywhere. I'll give to charity.
elle a pris un otage.
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant, where on the Asari body?
So did I.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
This should come in handy.
Oh.
C'est pour ça que je trouvais pas tout dans le jeu original. C'est parce que c'était caché dans les DLC.
She's lost a lot of blood. We have to be getting close.
She's tough, I'll give her that much.
She's a Spectre.
Si t'as pas les DLC, tu peux pas être badass.
C'est tout des civils.
Tu peux changer d'arme si tu veux.
Ouais.
Tu vas peut-être en avoir besoin, c'est pour ça. Big combat.
Bah, j'imagine.
Oh là là. Elle a du sang bleu.
Vizier, it's over.
Hey! Hey, you! Come here. What's your name?
Oh no.
Mariana.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those people that you want to live.
Please.
De chance, c'est pas que c'était des renégats.
Escaping won't help you. Vas-y, hop.
Even if you get out of here, you'll lose your Spectre status. You attacked the trade center.
You think so? I think maybe Cerberus terrorists did that. Which story do you think the Council will believe? All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
You're pathetic.
Hiding behind a hostage, Vizier. No stomach for a real fight. Just like an Asari.
Drop the thermal clips, Shepard.
You girls should really just stick to dancing. You know, play to your strengths.
Drop the clips.
I'm gonna kill your hostage, Vizier. And then I'm gonna show you how a real Spectre gets things done.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
Ah, c'est ton baston. Ah ah ah, ça c'est de la vraie baston. C'est ça. Pas une arme anti-barrière. Pas une arme anti-barrière.
Peut-être que ça c'est un anti.
Ça a l'air plus anti-barrière, ouais.
Effective against armor, chez Basic Barriers. J'ai l'impression que sa barrière c'est un peu...
Peut-être un gros sac à barrière. Aussi. Oh là là. Ouf. Ah
merde, elle l'a bien installé.
Headed for combat.
They're using combat drones.
Miss me?
Warp à chaque fois que je tire sur
elle. They're using combat drones.
Organ trauma.
I'll finish you myself.
ah ah.
This burned nicely.
Stay back, shockwave.
I was standing downwind.
Stay back, shockwave.
Deploying incineration tech.
Shockwave, take cover. I'll send them flying.
Ça y est.
Got them.
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
C'est pas très raccord tout ça. Hein.
Zakat's personal data pad. This has what we need to find the Shadow Broker.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has been in power for decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the Council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
I don't pay it.
Tell yourself whatever you like. The Council would never accept you working for the Shadow Broker.
The Council? You ditched them, played dead for 2 years, and came back working for terrorists. You have any idea what Cerberus has done?
Ouais, what they had to do.
The council wasn't looking out for human interests. Somebody had to.
Human interests. I read the files, Shepard. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps. Killing Alliance admirals who ask questions. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you?
Eliminate Sony and retrieve the data. Civilian casualties not a concern.
Vizier's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vizier before long. If he decides to kill Farron.
We won't give him time.
We'll need the Normandy's stealth systems to get us in close undetected. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
What's the plan when we get there?
Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Ok.
Le jeu insistait pour que j'essaie d'être par vous. Il y avait aussi un bug, j'ai l'impression que l'IARA était censé être à côté de nous. Mais bon.
Du coup, faut choisir encore. Elle est toujours pas avec nous en fait. Elle est plus avec nous en fait.
Elle est plus avec nous.
Bon, on va reprendre Mordine et Tali.
Ah non, on a le droit qu'un seul. Mordine.
Ouais, bon. Et du coup, il y a sûrement Yara avec nous. Et voilà. Ça.
The oceans boil during the day, then snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide. It's hard to pinpoint in this lightning, but I'm picking up signals from a communications array near the back of the ship. There's nothing below but maintenance equipment. We have to find an entrance near the back shielding. Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
That one.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
On peut recommencer. La désintégration. J'envoie des éclairs sur ce qui est à côté. Dans les clairs.
Friendly fire! Next. Charge the bionics. Watch the Asari.
Excellent targeting.
Sensors activated. Down. They're under control.
One down.
Okay. Looking down was clearly a mistake.
Que tu place sans de...
Ouais, ok.
Rentrer par là.
Oh là là.
Pixel de vie, tout va bien.
Send them flying.
Ah bah voilà.
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess. Navigating this storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Ça. Je sais le parce que ça va
Il aurait pas juste mis là pour faire jeu.
Very good night. Watch the Asari.
Not difficult. Neutralized.
incoming. One down.
Watch out, flashbang! They're using combat drones.
Should do this.
Watch your sorry. Enemy bionics on the field.
Et Morbin, il aime bien se faire électrocuter.
Ouais,
Il attire l'électricité, ce mec.
Enemies incoming.
Éclair.
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Si je reste. Ah, regardez la bière sur sous spatiale.
Not even a guardrail.
Ouais.
I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice. There! That hatch leads directly to the communication signals.
On y arrive. T'as vu, y'en a qui sont là pour faire joli.
Ouais. Prends-toi.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shuttle program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Should do the trick.
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk. Watch the assault.
Direct Morgan Bravo.
Liara,
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way. Watch out, flashbang!
Thought I was harmless, did you? Deploying neural shock.
Watch for bionics. One down. Rocket drones, front of the ship. This should slow them down. Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Neutralized.
Neutralize the drone. I'll send them flying. The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Encore un.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Sony.
Shield your eyes.
Éclair, éclair. Non,
Ouais.
ça doit tuer les robots en plus d'un coup, je pense. Non, ah non, même pas. J'aurais cru quand même.
Not difficult.
Not
The
difficult.
hatch is open.
Mais allez, on peut rentrer. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va trouver à l'intérieur? Ah, j'aime bien le masque de Mordine, là. Il est même pas intégral.
How many guards do the Shadow Broker have?
Hold your positions no matter the cost.
Enjoy. Enemy combat drone.
They're under control.
C'est hyper stylé.
Incoming.
Impressive. Making contact.
C'est pas très agréable de vivre là-dedans.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed
Ah,
toward
c'est
the
moins
prison
cool que
block.
le Normandie.
And Farron.
Pas?
Mais c'est moins cool que le Normandie.
This should slow them down.
Neutralize the drone.
Oh, t'as peur de rien, toi.
Je me suis retrouvé.
Bah, en même temps, t'étais entre deux feux.
Mais il y avait qu'un seul bonhomme, moi. Je savais
Non,
pas
il y
qu'il
en avait
avait
un,
deux.
il y en avait un à droite.
Bah, je l'avoue.
Ouais, c'est pas grave. Ah ouais, ça, tu recommences pas trop loin. Tu recommences pas trop loin. Ah, mais tu es mort. Ah bah. Pas grave, ta Cerberus va venir te réveiller.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
Guns are down.
Voilà. Un élève qui déconne. Du coup, j'ai des switch d'armes intempestifs. Mince, c'était pas prévu.
Peut-être revenir en arrière.
Ouais, j'espère qu'on pourra.
Oh non, Ferron.
Farron,
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
Broker Trap Team.
Thought this looked too easy.
This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
Investigate. Shadow Broker.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
Specifics.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Investigate. Guard.
Where did the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely loyal.
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
Broker's overconfident.
If he left you alive for us to find, the broker has no idea how dangerous we are.
Don't underestimate him. He prepares for everything. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Ah, on a failli louper ça.
Incoming.
On dirait moi tout à l'heure, t'es vraiment bête. Quand même. Un couloir comme ça.
This should take them down.
Oh.
J'aime pas ça, vraiment.
C'est quoi comme espèce c'est? T'es sûr?
Ah, on dirait un salariat.
Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Don't back down.
Not reckless, just determined. Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Monsieur was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Farron?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Est-ce que ce serait pas un Profian. Il ressemble un peu au collecteur.
Je vois pas You're Finished. Voilà. Comme ça.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption.
Il y aura Lazy Monster.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The collector's offer still stands. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. At least you brought me the Solarian Tassoni. Krogan pay well for former Special Tasks Group members.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery. Which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Baston.
On aurait dû prendre Grunt.
Oh, c'était efficace ça. Oh, attention. Je pense qu'on a un peu overkill pour eux.
Leur phase.
Ouais. Oh oh.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
Beams.
Watch out.
Sit down.
Enjoy the ride. Well, he's vulnerable.
La mêlée attaque. Ouais. Boum.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Oh non. Pas les éclairs de tout à l'heure. Ah. Tapez, tapez. Ah.
Here, now!
Et V.
Ok, désintégré quoi.
Shadow Broker est parti en lumière. Voilà, tac. Eh?
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shore requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So...
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Good useful in tech.
It'll be nice to have access to information I can trust, broker.
I'm not sure I'm ready for you to call me that. I'm not sure about any of this, but I had to do it. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
Oh, il fait des câlins. Vas-y, fais des câlins, c'est pour la première fois. Ah.
It's all right.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back. Let's see what we've got. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
Et du coup, on l'aura pas dans l'équipe si on fait le truc. Mais c'est peut-être plus important. Vas-y, mets à gauche.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Ouais, mes shoes.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open. Thank you, Shepard, for everything.
Et voilà. Vas-y.
Stylé. Ah.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Là, on a accès à tout ça. Trop bien.
Dossiers.
Use. Ah, on peut check tout et tout. Oh, c'est trop bien. Ouais.
Oh, c'est malsain.
Les dossiers de tous les membres du groupe.
Investment opportunity.
Ah, on va gagner des thunes déjà. Vas-y. Bureaucratie in action. Ouais, vas-y. Ok. Et... pas une référence à Dune, ça? Il parle de récupération du sable rouge.
Oui, après, voilà,
Ah,
c'est une drague, quoi.
Ouais, bah, c'est à peu près la même chose. On peut avoir de l'élément 0. Enfin, ah, excellent. Ça vaut peut-être le coup. Écoute, ça.
Ok, en fait, ce DLC, ça te permet après de...
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Ça te permet d'acheter tout ce qui te manquait, en fait.
Impression. Oui. On va prendre ça, ouais, c'est pas mal.
Oh.
On n'a pas les thunes. Ah, ouais.
Pas là, rien.
Vraiment local. Advanced training. Ah, ok. Ah, tu peux remettre les points si tu as envie.
C'est n'importe qui, c'est bon.
Bien. C'est déjà rapide.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
Is it too much?
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Okay. Oh, be careful.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Dernier.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Shadow Broker species.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
Ok. D'accord. Data?
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
Together?
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
Okay.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
No.
That sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
Ok, bah... Ok, merci.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Ah non.
Oui, ouais, je réfléchis. Non, mais je pense que je vais mettre Warrit. Tu vois.
Alright, ok.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
C'est top.
You know the worst part of it? Cerberus planted intel to lure the collectors there. Horizon was bait.
Those bastards.
They'd have hit another world if we hadn't lured them there, but... Aren't you gonna tell me not to work with them?
I gave them your body, remember? What should I say? And I trust you. You'll stick to your beliefs no matter what Cerberus wants. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for?
Survival.
It's not what I'm fighting for. It's what I'm fighting against.
The Reapers?
Everything. The galaxy. Mercs, Geth, Varen, Thresher Maws. Some days it's like the whole damn galaxy's trying to kill me.
It should have picked an easier fight. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.
C'est plutôt triste comme mise en scène. Bah, very good, c'est un bon DLC.
C'était ouais, puis c'est relativement bien sympa. On aura fait une session plus sympa. Wow,
Commander,
les gars.
you received a new message at your private terminal.
Oui, ouais. Quand même tuer 2-3 gens. Hein.
Ouais, un peu moins que d'habitude.
Ouais. Ouais, bisous YouTube. Et à bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures. Il n'y en a plus beaucoup des aventures.
Ah, c'est bientôt la fin.
Voilà, il nous reste la loyauté de Zaïd et après c'est parti pour... je crois qu'il y a
le grand final
derrière.
Ouais, le grand final.
Peut-être pas.
Ouais, on va voir.
Allez.
Ciao.